Postseason baseball on the show is in full swing. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase must win if it's not a must-win situation. It's so overused. But even though this isn't technically a must-win game, boy, you go down 3-0 to this bunch, well, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So they need to come up with a huge effort here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. Michael Lee will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. John Jay makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And a swing and a miss as Game 3 begins with a first pitch strike, 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Now here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
And there's one for the old confidence. How about a 3-pitch strikeout to start the ball game? I'm sure it'll get tougher from here, but it never hurts to keep that leadoff guy off base.
Alan Craig will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. He's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
The first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
The 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
1 out, nobody on. Here he comes, 3-1. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael.
Well, let's see it again in show motion. I don't know. That's awfully close. And he might have got away with one there.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
Now the 2-0 home. Grounded foul off to the right. Here it comes, 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Two in the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, and as you guys well know, mistakes tend to get magnified here in the postseason, so we'll have to see if this free 90 feet winds up leading to a run.
Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here it is. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Mark McGuire will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
First pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Waits, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but He's going to need to find that rhythm.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
A 2-1 offering. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Here he comes on 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Yadier Molina will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
With these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
First pitch coming. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there. And you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
1-1 on the way. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, this was not one of the sharpest sliders he's going to throw. You see it flatten out a bit, just a 7-inch break, but it was in a good spot and he couldn't make contact.
Here's Johnny Peralta now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead, he's mixing his pitches. He'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
The next pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Ready now on 1-1. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Kemp is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So a bit of a rocky start there as they're able to load the bases on him, but he's able to wiggle his way out of it. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Now the starting lineup for Don Mattingly's Los Angeles Dodgers. It looks like this. Seth Hargrove is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Gordon will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. The pitch. Right back to the bender again, and he's got him in an 0-2 hole now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Here's Carl Crawford now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The 1-0. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Here's a hard hit ball, but right to the second baseman Ellis, as he'll hang on here to record the second out. And with two away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Yasiel Puig will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. Now here's the first pitch. Ball one. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with two out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
1-0 on the way. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. The 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here comes the 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We've played an inning. No score. Mark Ellis will dig in here to start out the top of the second. 7-8-9 here in a scoreless ball game.
They'll be looking to make amends for that top of the first where they got the bases loaded but couldn't get anyone home.
First pitch coming. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, he's gotten away here early with leaving some of these pitches out over the middle of the plate, especially to start some of these at-bats.
Come on, Dodger!
Now the pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
In now, Corey Horn, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. One-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. So 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Two pitch on the way. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Into the box now, Seth Hargrove. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. And there is Matt Kemp now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First offering on the way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Two-0 count, the pitch. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, but you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Now, and Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Adrian now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Now the 1-0. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. One out, nobody on. Here's another 1-2. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
And right here, if the defense is playing straight up, you figure this has a good chance to get up the middle. But you can see the shortstop lining up just to the right of second base, so the shift works to a T, and they get the 6-3 putout.
Hanley Ramirez will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch on the way. Up high, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here he comes on 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
A.J. Ellis will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
One 1-0 pitch now. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Now the 1-1. There goes Hanley for second. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's not going to be in time as Ramirez has himself a stolen base.
Well, they're trying to make something out of this inning after all. He's off and running here with 2 away, and he gets into second safely. So now all it'll take is a base hit to get us our first run of the game.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. John Jay is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder, John Jay.
First pitch coming. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Opposite field to left. One away here to begin the third.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Here now is Alan Craig. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now here's the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Now the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Here comes a 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate and show motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
Michael Lee will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Third inning, no score to this point. The 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Ball 3. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
The 3-1 is on the way. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Mark McGuire will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First pitch to him. Swing and a liner toward right center. And he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this is something their hitting coach preaches every day at the batting cage. Stay inside the ball. Here he lets the ball get deeper into the zone, then stays back and drives it to the right center gap.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. (1-0) on the way. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here comes the 1-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Justin Turner makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The pitch. Now a ground ball heading for the hole and through the hole as Peralta can't track it down. It's a base hit.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out, and now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
Michael Lee will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Now the first pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he punts the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
The 2-2 coming. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now another 2-2. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Carl Rocker.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the dangerous left fielder, Carl Crawford. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He's ready now to pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 1 left for LA. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Johnny Peralta will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
First pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now it's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and tide is not working in his favor.
3-0 is on the way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. Yeah, I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Mark Ellis will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Here's the 1-0. Runner goes. Out of play. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Corey Horn will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 home. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Big pitch here, 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Yeah, just a little tapper here, but this is going to wind up being pretty effective because with 1 away now, it's going to move both guys up 90 feet to second and third.
Seth Hargrove will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get 1 home, maybe 2. So this is a big-time chance.
First pitch coming. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
In now is John Jay. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Oh, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Get the strikeout, man!
Here's a 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Oh, and he nearly got that double play he needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base and the return throw just a little too late. So that'll be scored a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Here now is Alan Craig. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-1. On the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 Dodger error, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. Yasiel Puig will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Yasiel.
Now here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Now the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 home. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. First offering on the way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there. But, hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2.
Here we go.
And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Michael Lee will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Right fielder.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
So far, I think they've just singled him out and said, don't let this guy beat us. He hadn't seen much to hit at all.
The next pitch. And this is lined into right field, and he's aboard here with the leadoff single.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Standing in now, Mark McGuire. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
The 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Now the 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here's the full count offering. This ball's grounded foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out.
So here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Puig is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. First pitch coming. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Comes set. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a 2-run home run for Johnny Peralta. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Into the box, Mark Ellis. as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to shortstop. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this two-run dinger. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. Hanley Ramirez will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Here's the first offering. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready now on 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the 2-2 pitch. Grounded, foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. A.J. Ellis will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. First pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
1-1 on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready on 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman,
Justin Turner will dig in. He singled his first time around. And here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Up with it is Ellis. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Cards lead it 4-0.
Your attention, please. Now
And a new pitcher set to come on now as they turn things over to the finesse left-hander J.P. Howell. Corey Horn will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Here it comes. Nope. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Here comes the 3-0. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Peter Borges will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Peter Borges.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Give me a break,
A runner at first with no outs here. 1-0 on the way. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
That's not just ball 2. That's ball 6. Seems like he's kind of fighting it out there right now.
Here comes the 2-0. There's the strike. It's 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Here he comes on 2-2. 3-2 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
He's set, now the pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
John Jay will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
The 1-1 goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Crawford comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Alan Craig.
Alan Craig will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Let's get him out.
The 1-0 home. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Ramirez over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Carlos Martinez will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 62, Carlos Martinez.
Thomas Whiters is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Whiter.
And a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
2-0 on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, D. Gordon.
D. Gordon will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up.
Here we go.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
And you know, when you got a 4-run lead on the mound, get ahead in the count and then make them fish for something. I mean, that's just classic pitching strategy right there.
Here's Carl Crawford now. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
1-0. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and I think you know who this fellow is by now. It's the all-star right-hander Brian Wilson who's set to take over. Michael Lee will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time.
Michael Lee.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering it's 93 that time.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The pitch. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
One, two. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Now the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he'll get there as he kicks off the seventh with a leadoff triple.
Well, for a rookie, he is certainly excited when he sets loose out there. He knows from the second he rounds first that he's got 3 bases in mind. He's able to scamper over there and indeed leg out the triple.
Stepping in now, Mark McGuire, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Runner at third here, nobody out. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
And at the very least, they do keep that runner right where he is at third base. But after all the dust settles, it is an infield single.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
1-0 pitch now. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. The 1-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Here's Wilson's 1-2 pitch. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Oh, that's a tough spot to go down looking. I mean, the likelihood is if you put this ball in play, you're going to get a run home. Unless he was somehow really fooled there, I think that pitch was just too good to take.
Chad Billingsley will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Johnny Peralta will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
The 1-0. Ball 2.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. The 2-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
And at this point, every added run just makes it more and more likely that they're going to get out of here with a victory. And they tack on 1 more here on the sacrifice fly.
Mark Ellis will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
In there, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
In now, Corey Horn, as he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cards forced to settle for 1. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Yasiel Puig will start off the inning for the Dodgers with Matt Kemp waiting on deck to follow.
Right fielder, Yasiel.
First pitch coming. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
1-1 pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Here it comes, 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
The 2-2 coming. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
I almost got him to go around there. The question will be, did he break the plane? Show motion says that's awfully close. I don't know if you can definitely say either way, but he's going to take first base regardless.
Matt Kemp will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Come on.
Pause, now the pitch. Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Pat Neshek will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first 2 men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
The positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
He's ready now. The pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Now, with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
First and second here with nobody out. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
The 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. And this will be fouled away. None out, runners at first and second.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here comes a 2-2. Fouled straight back.
Come on, man. Get that
The 2-2 one more time. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. There to take it in is Craig, and that's your first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
One gone now in the LA 7th. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
And that misses, ball one.
And now with first and third, one out, this guy definitely holds the key to the inning here.
One 0 on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Come on, Hanley. Let's go now. Let's go, Hanley.
Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2 with one away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
A.J. Ellis will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Now here's the first pitch. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Here's the 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Do that. That's right.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
Here comes a 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Just get the base hit already.
Another try at 2-2. Swing and a liner back through the box. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Well, a good job of bailing out his 2 teammates before him who couldn't get that run in. He comes through with 2 away to finally get the job done.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. St. Louis is out in front, 5-1. Matt Adams is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Matt Adams.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Here comes the 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. John Jay will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Hitters count 2-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 2-2 home. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. There's Alan Craig on deck. He'll be next. 3-2, here it comes. Now this pitch is stroked into right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, they haven't really needed him so far, but finally comes through here to wipe out that offer in his 5th try.
Alan Craig will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. He's set. Now the pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Very high, 2-1. Now the 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2 Here now the 2-2. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And Crawford will need to play the carom off the wall here. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Give that runner credit from first base. Sometimes on a deep fly ball like that, you get caught up either going into a home run trot too early or waiting up to see if the ball would be caught. But he had his head down the whole way, and he's going to come all the way around to score.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
1 out and a runner on second base. The 1-0. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Kemp is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Mark McGuire will dig in. He singled his last time around. First offering on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The next pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
The 2-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here comes the 2-1. Chopper, foul. He waits, now the pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. The 3-2 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another payoff pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And now against his body, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
But this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plan himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Shut him down right here.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach.
Stop him right here.
Here's Billingsley's 1-2.
No.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it, 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
From the stretch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Once again a 3-2. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Kemp under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One for the Cardinals on this swing by Alan Craig. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Dodgers 1. Trevor Rosenthal is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Scott Van Slyke is out into the on-deck circle now, so that would appear to mean the end for Chad Billingsley.
Scott Van Slyke.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
And the pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's the 2-2 offering. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Full count offering on its way. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a hard hit ball, but right to the second baseman Ellis. Well, he got a lot of that ball, but nothing to show for it to start the home 8.
Now, story of the ball game right there, and that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. The hard hit balls find gloves, and the little dribblers find holes.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Pitch on the way. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
He can flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Carl Crawford will step in, a ground out victim his last time. Here's the first offering. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
On the way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now the 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Here comes Gordon around third. And a relay to the plate. And they show a little life here if the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
Pretty good swing that time, and even better hustle. He's able to pull into third with a triple. Oh, look now. They trimmed that lead down to 4.
Jason Mott will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Yasiel Puig will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
A man at third with 1 away. Here's the 2-0. Line hard, deep into left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third.
Well, he's going to get credit for a sacrifice fly, but this was more like a sacrifice liner. I mean, he drilled this thing. And if that was hitting a different spot, that would be extra bases. But at least he gets the job done, and he drives home that run.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. So here's Matt Kemp now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
Right on. That's the soda here. Take the walk, man.
The 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Here's Adrian now. He'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. He just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Here's the 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here, 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Two down, runners at first and second. Now the 2-0 home. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Here he comes on 2-1. Now here's the ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Look at the stop. And from his knees, he got him. Boy, all arm there as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the 9th now in Game 3. The Cardinals lead it 6-3. Dan Herron will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Johnny Peralta will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this thing.
Shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning. And it's a long road back from 3-0.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. 3-1 on the way. And a full count now, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Mark Ellis will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Lined hard to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And when you start to judge a center fielder's strengths, I think top of the list is positioning. Being able to study players and know where balls are going to be hit has a lot to do with being a great outfielder. And I think that it paid off for him right there.
Into the box now, Corey Horn. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by Gonzalez as he digs this one out to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Jimmy Velasquez is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Jimmy Velasquez.
A.J. Ellis will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus
Leading
far.
off in the bottom of the ninth, catcher, A.J. Ellis.
And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The next 3-2. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
For a young pitcher out there, he's certainly going to have the butterflies working. I mean, it's probably going to take him a batter or two to really settle in out there and get comfortable. But he won't ever get too comfortable out there if he keeps walking guys.
Justin Turner will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
The 1-0. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the ninth.
2-0 count, the pitch. In there, 2-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Ready on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, but foul. Here's another 2-2. And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate.
Well, he's trying to do what he can to get his guy to step closer to tying this thing, but that time he was a little too optimistic. They tag him out easily at home plate.
Kevin Segrist will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save.
Kevin Segrist.
Tim Fedorovich will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
Runner at second here with one man out. 1-0 pitch now. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. Now the 2-0. And this will be fouled away. The 2-1 home. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
1 out and a runner on second base. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. D. Gordon, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
In a spot like this, where you have to have a base runner, you got to make sure you're swinging at strikes. By rights, he should be on first right now because that was ball 4.
Here's D. Gordon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Not a bad idea when you're facing a guy with a funky delivery like his. You go up there taking a pitch, get yourself a better idea of the release point that he's showing you and how to time that delivery a little bit better.
Pause, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-1 on the way. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
There's the lefties offering on 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing.
The 2-2 coming. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Carl Crawford will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Runner on first with 2 away. He's ready. Now the pitch. Fouled back. The next 0-2. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals are going to help this series hold form. All 3 games won by the visitors so far as this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 6-4. Good night from Los Angeles.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.